Ubisoft have posted the final gameplay deep dive article for Assassin's Creed Shadows, this time focusing on the Hideout system. There's still going to be more marketing before launch, we're going to get new gameplay and new trailers, but this one is the last in a series of articles that goes in depth on one specific feature. I'm going to break down all the information from the article in this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. I'm going to have early access to Assassin's Creed Shadows on March 18th, so you can expect lots more coverage over the next few weeks. So you gain access to the Hideout in Shadows after completing the prologue. You meet a character called Tomiko, who's a friend and ally of the Iga clan, and she essentially acts like the caretaker of the shinobi village. The Hideout itself can be found in the Izumisetsu province, and it's tucked away in a forested area that can only be accessed by a narrow path in the rocks. The dev said that when they went back and looked at previous Hideout systems like Ravensthorpe in Valhalla and Monteriggioni in Assassin's Creed 2, they knew they'd have to do something really big to revamp the feature, and that's why they decided to go with full customization. The homestead is just over an acre of land. Some of the infrastructure is already preset, like Tomiko's quarters and the stables, which can be visually customized, they just can't be moved. But other than that, you have complete freedom to customize the whole area however you want. You can collect or smuggle resources with your shinobi scouts, which can then be used to craft and build different areas of the hideout. There's tons of different visual and aesthetic customization, like plants, trees, ornaments, statues, changing how individual buildings look, both interior and exterior, and even the paintings of wildlife that you do as a side activity can actually be displayed in your hideout. But the majority of the buildings also have a gameplay benefit as well. For example, the stables unlock the ability to use your scouts for smuggling stockpiles in enemy camps. The forge unlocks the ability to upgrade your weapons and gear and also transmog. The Kagoriga unlocks the ability to set up safe houses around the map, which extends the hideout's functions to other areas similar to bureaus. The dojo allows you to train your recruits, upgrading them with new abilities. You can find cosmetics through side activities or chests, as well as being able to purchase them from some vendors across the map as well. And you can place, move and remove objects as much as you want. If you get rid of infrastructure or a building or decoration, you get refunded those resources so that you can customize it without any limitation. Some of the themed rooms that you can build, as well as being nice for personalization, also offer buffs and passives as well. For example, the Terra or Altar in the hideout boosts the amount of XP that players gain while venturing in the world, effectively acting as a 10% XP booster. Now, XP boosters were things that you could buy in the previous RPG games in the marketplace, so it's cool that they've just implemented that into the hideout feature this time around. There probably will still be purchasable XP boosters as well, I imagine, but it's nice that we can get one for free. You can also set up something called a Jinja, which increases the effectiveness of praying at Shinto shrines in the open world. The Nando, which is a barracks used for sleeping and storing personal items. I'm pretty sure I remember Joraptor saying that there won't be a way to meditate and pass the time this time around, but it does say here that we can use it for sleeping, so maybe they've changed that now. There's also the Zashiki, which is a sake room, and this increases the efficiency of your rations, which can be even further improved by setting up the tea room. The gallery, where you can display your armor and weapons, which I love. I always like it when there's some kind of armor display feature. And on top of being able to display your gear, it also gives you the option to set up customized loadouts as well, which is really cool. And then there's also just generic rooms that you can set up to display things like art or things you've collected in the world. You can connect various rooms and pavilions together directly by placing them close to each other. And you can also connect them with covered wooden walkways as well. You can choose between multiple architectural styles for each individual room on the interior, and you can even customize the walls and floors as well. And you can do this individually for each room. The companions, allies and recruits that you meet throughout the story will populate the shinobi village, making it slowly feel more alive over time. And you can even have animals roaming around as well, which reminds me of the vivarium in Hogwarts Legacy. And yes, you can pet the animals. As the inhabitants grow, you can interact with more people like scouts and blacksmiths and have conversations with them and find out their backstories, which definitely helps to make it feel more alive. Whenever they're not helping you in the open world, you'll also be able to find your recruits at the hideout as well. And they'll spend time doing things that suit their personalities, like training in the dojo or drinking in the sake room. When you're playing as one character, you'll also be able to find the other in the hideout, so if you're playing as Naoe, you might find Yasuke roaming around and vice versa. This honestly has to be one of the features I'm most excited about in the game. It really does seem like they've gone above and beyond with this, and I love it when you have your own section of the world to customize. I have really fond memories of Monteriggioni back in Assassin's Creed 2, and you could only really renovate that, you couldn't customize it, so this is going to be crazy. I'm really excited to see what people come up with. As I've said in a previous video, I think there's a lot of potential to combine this customization feature with the story mode that was featured in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I'll link that video at the end if you want to check it out. Let me know in the comments what your plans are for the hideout, what kind of vibe you're going to go for. Are you going to create your own custom parkour pathways, or just make it a nice chill space to relax? Stay tuned for more Shadows content coming soon. As always, have a great day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one.